Hey First Pres, your friend Nathan Hitchcock here to bring you some ideas about worship. Just to tease some thoughts out of you. You can kind of think of these little videos as like field reports on worship. Stuff that's happening out there regarding worship. Stuff you may or may not be aware of. I'll show you some church stuff that's going on, but I want to start with something out there in the secular, namely a song that was really big last year called Holy by Justin Bieber. Have you heard of it? Holy by Justin Bieber, featuring Chance the Rapper? No? Let me play it for you. I hear a lot about sinners. Don't think that I'll be a saint, but I might go down to the river. 'Cause the way that the sky opens up when we touch, yeah, it's making me say that the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy, 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 and so on and so forth. The way you hold me feels so holy. And I gotta say, on one hand, I just appreciate this song. I mean, Bieber's going for something positive. It's not raunchy, it's not crass. He's talking about love, romantic love, even married love. I hear he wrote this for his wife. And he's talking about these things that are sexual, but they're not crass. There is something special about this relationship, something special about this experience, and he wants to bring about that positivity and express it. And it's like he has to express it in terms of holiness. This is a kind of holy love because it's something truly good, truly different, truly pure. And that's not altogether different than the way that the Bible talks about being holy. Really, when the Bible talks about being holy, there is this sense of being special, different, set apart. In fact, if I could give you a definition, I would say this: to be holy is to be divinely uncommon. Something that's holy is divinely uncommon. I don't know what you think about that definition, but I think what I'm trying to get at is that when you say something is holy, it is uncommon in power. It's very strong, has a real sense of presence, and it's uncommon in goodness. It really is good, deeply beautiful. So that which is uncommon in power and uncommon in goodness, that's something that's holy. And there are various holy things that the Bible talks about, but the thing that's holiest is not a thing at all, it's God. God is holy. When people worship God, they cry out holy. Even the angels cry out holy, holy, holy. 3 times holy, triple holy. And that's something important to understand, that God is the holiest of all and the source of all holiness. And that's maybe what gives me a little bit of nervousness about the Bieber song, is that he's not really connecting this to God. He says this kind of love, this experience of love is holy, but he distances himself from God, or distances himself from faith in certain ways. There's one of those lyrics in there that says, I don't think that I'll be a saint. Later on in the song, he kind of distances himself from religious dogma. Okay, but is he distancing himself from God too? The song is kind of unclear about all of this. But the Bible makes this clear, that God is the source of all holiness, and he calls things to be holy. He calls us to be holy, like Leviticus 19:2 says, "Be holy as I, the Lord your God, am holy." Well, that's an important concept right there. Now I want you to think about what is holy. Is love, romantic love, inherently holy? I wouldn't say that. But is there the possibility of romantic love becoming holy? For that matter, families. For that matter, the various things we do in church. For that matter, what about jobs? Would you describe your job as holy? Can you feel the presence of God there, making things holy in your work? Well, that might be a stretch right there. But when God gets a hold of things, they become holy. My son and I were looking out at the stars the other night. It was a beautiful, crisp night, and we could see Jupiter shining bright. And Jupiter, doesn't have its own light. It needs the sun. It reflects the sunlight. So we look up and we go, oh, isn't that so bright and sunshiny? That's because the sunlight is bouncing off of it. Well, what in your life needs God's holy light to bounce off it? Well, enough for now. I hope you'll consider a couple of questions here at the end.